Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the 11 Winery Virtual Happy Hour with me, Matt Albee, founder and winemaker. Joining me on the live video is going to be Stephen Schreck from our tasting room, or soon-to-be tasting room, currently our Winslow location. Hey, Ted. Hey, Robin, Mike, Cece, Stephanie Bell. Welcome, everybody. Stephen is joining us, and here he is.
Hello.
I just
Greetings.
gotta say, your background sucks compared to my background. It's
It
so
really, it does. It
gray.
does.
Is there nothing down there?
Well, we got this green night. These gears are kind of cool though. These sprockets.
That's that's it breaks up the monotony.
This isn't good enough for you right here. This
Just,
beautiful this.
I mean, the foreground is fantastic. It's only the
Thank you.
background, the
Yeah.
background that, which reminds me, I needed to change out my bike. I was going to change out my bike for this week.
Oh shoot.
Yesterday was hectic, and today was super hectic too.
Oh wow. Yeah, things are getting busy.
My gosh. Things
Yeah.
are,
The retail location, as I call it.
yes,
I it's spick and span right now. I detailed every corner today.
you're
So
good that way.
yeah, yeah. So.
Had a little bit of whiplash today. Did you feel the whiplash today?
Oh, I felt the whiplash. Oh, it was bad. Oh, it was bad. Oh, man.
Like, oh, we're gonna open. We're gonna open. No, we're not gonna open.
No, no. But
What's
the
what's the
bottles are
new?
lonely, so come
What's
get them.
that?
Our bottles are a little lonely. They need some love, from our members. So
People need to take
come
some
by.
bottles home and love them.
Yes.
By which we mean open them and pour them into a glass, and not whatever you guys were thinking.
Oh, I made fresh pesto basil yesterday because I've been growing basil hydroponically at home, and
Love it.
yeah,
Good
and
choice.
I paired it with a Sauvignon Blanc. It was amazing. Delish.
Wow, really?
Some might
That's
say
good to know
overbeat.
because basil pesto is actually a really tough wine pairing.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have to check that out.
yeah.
Good
It
to
went
know.
really well. Yeah, it was cool.
Right on. Um, Too bad you didn't have anybody to share that with, except for I guess your roommate.
Yeah, actually, my roommate and I, it was roommate dinner, and so yeah, it was good. It was a good time, and the Sauvignon Blanc was a big hit, and she's a red wine fan, so that says something about the Sauvignon.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. What
By
about
which you
you?
mean by which you mean the La Donella, yeah?
Uh, exactly.
Okay,
You lost.
okay.
Yes.
For people who might not be in the know. Um, welcome everybody to the 11 Winery Virtual Happy Hour, bringing together the 11 Nation for great wine fun online, social media style, with Stephen on the Instagrams. And if you're not on the Instagrams, if you're on the Facebooks, you can hear Stephen and you can see his photo over there.
Hello.
Um, let's see. I hope you all have had as exciting and busy days as we have had. In case you didn't know, the whiplash that we're talking about is the fact that this morning the governor announced that that they've changed the bar, the specifications for which counties can move into phase 2 of Safe Start, and which included Kitsap County, based on the new regulations. And then,
Yes.
like mere hours later, Kitsap Health Department said, hold on a minute, we're not going to apply for that just yet because we have an employee at a long-term care facility who tested positive. So, wah, wah.
Oh,
They're not going to apply for it until at least next Thursday. So, I don't know. We weren't expecting anything until June 1st anyway, and we have lots of cool stuff that we're working on, getting things spruced up for y'all's to come back. So we were actually going to be panicky a little bit.
yeah.
Uh, so yeah, no worries.
Oh God.
But I'm super excited. I'm super excited about some of the stuff that we're working on. For example, this I have for you
What?
special behind the scenes. Well,
Oh my
just
God.
hot off the press, arrived today. This is a brand new label.
Wow.
It's a little hard to read backwards on the Instagrams. But it says, so this is so you notice the vintage on there, 2012.
Whoa.
So this is one of three. We have three vintages of barrel aged port that we're going to be bottling next week. We only have like 40 cases of each or so, and so this is it. This and the thing that you can't tell about this label that's awesome is the way it feels. It's got this really cool soft touch thing that's super neat, and some really shiny, nice gold foil on there.
That
And the
is nice.
name of it is the Embêgi, which is an archaic, it's an old English word, means the twisty path.
Wow. Ambeji. That's so,
Embêgi.
wow.
Uh, anyway, yeah, those just came in today. So you guys are the very first people to see them, other than me.
Question for you.
Mhm.
If it's barrel aged, does that mean it's going to be like, does that mean it's like ready to go as soon as it's bottled
Oh yeah.
yeah? Okay. Cool.
The only thing we got to work out is the presentation and the packaging.
Got
Yeah.
it. It's barrel aged port, and is it Syrah based port or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's essentially it's sweet Sarah that stayed in barrels for 8 to
Forever.
10 years,
Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's exciting.
and it's amazing. It's so good. But
Wow.
it didn't. It turns out as we've discussed, it did not turn into tawny port because it was kept cool in the cellar the whole time. But it is truly remarkable. So I'm really excited about that. That'll be lots of fun. But let us know what you guys are drinking um, in the comments, and so that we can be jealous. And we're going to start doing some drinking, because just because we're staying home and staying safe does not mean we have to stay sober, and we won't. Gosh darn it.
That's right.
Um, so
Gosh darn
uh,
it. Good.
you can't make us, and we won't.
Yeah. All right. What are we drinking today?
So
I
today, so today is day 17 of random blending trials. So we're going to be mixing some stuff up, doing some science experiments right here.
yes,
Because I have a science degree. Do you have a science degree?
I do. A bachelor's of science.
I have a science degree. We're scientists.
Yeah, it's I'm a little rusty, but
Let's do some,
technically speaking, yes.
let's do some science. We're
All right,
qual.
let's do it.
We're like we should have lab coats and shit.
We should.
We're
We should
professional.
do
We're
that.
professional. We're professional scientists. All right. So, oh shoot. Hey, why don't you introduce the wines while I go and get myself some wine glasses?
Yes, that
That'll
sounds
be
good.
cute.
Okay.
And
Well,
first
spin the
wine,
wheel. Yep.
looks like our first wine's going to be the White Mourvedre.
Okay, so White Mourvedre, Pinot Grigio, and La Danella, aka Sauvignon Blanc, for the white wines today. And let's see. It's the 2019 vintage of the Mourvedre, so brand new White Mourvedre. And which one did you say you ruled, Matt? Which one did we like first?
White Mourvedre.
White Mourvedre. Okay.
And then wine number 2. Let's see what it's going to be. It's I'm pretty sure it's not going to be La Donella, because that's what we had yesterday.
That's right.
Look, it's going to be, sure enough, Pinot Grigio, just like that.
Oh, okay. Look at that. Wow. Yeah.
I didn't even have to cheat this time.
Nice. Okay. So we got white.
Only parts of it are scientific.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it is random, sort of.
Pinot Grigio.
All right. Pinot Grigio.
Got White Mourvedre. White Mourvedre, what? And
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Pinot Grigio.
Didn't even know that was possible.
Nobody did. Nobody did.
Only at 11, everybody.
All right. Let's pour ourselves a little taste of each of these.
Uh-oh.
See what we're getting ourselves into.
There's such a small amount of this White Mourvedre left. Hopefully there's enough for today.
Oh boy.
We'll see.
Hello, ADUF90. Do you know who ADUF90 is?
I do not. I would love to know who that is.
I think ADUF90 is a regular visitor, but I do not know who it is.
Reveal yourself.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, yep, yep. Okay, so you're doing Pinot Grigio and
Don Brenner on the Facebook asks, does an aged port like this have the same bottle shock as regular normal wine? I'm going to go with no, because,
that's good.
but I've never bottled one. I've never bottled a 10-year-old port before. But port in general like, so this port, we put it in the barrels and then we walked away and kind of went la 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 for 10 years.
That's
Actually, it was
crazy.
more like, and then like every like once a year I would go la la la. Oh, I wonder what's going on with that la 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 for another year. Um,
That's
so
good.
it's really been very much left to its own devices, um, which means it's gotten lots of oxygen already at a very, very slow rate through the barrel over time. It's had a great deal of oxygen exposure. So getting a little teeny bit more oxygen exposure on its way into the bottle, I don't think it's going to do that much. And,
Yeah.
and I think that, uh, I mean, I think a significant amount of bottle shock is actually caused by, so when you squeeze down a cork, um, so original cork dimension, well, you can kind of see on this one because like part of it was stuck in the bottle overnight and part of it was not. And so the part that's not in the bottle is fatter, right? And before they're ever inserted into a bottle, they're even fatter than that.
Yeah.
Um, so you squeeze, it's like a giant sponge sort of thing. So you squeeze it down and shove it in the bottle, and then over time, and so there's a bunch of air cells inside. Um, and so you squeeze it down and shove it in there, and you've compressed all those air cells, and slowly over time, the air will leak out into, both directions, out of the bottle and into the bottle. Um, so it gets a little bit of oxygen like into the wine from the cork after it's bottled. You got all that?
Well, yeah,
So,
that's good.
um, so that and as we well know from day-to-day experience, oxygen exposure changes wine. Um, and so it takes a little while for the wine to kind of incorporate that oxygen that it's getting from the cork. And during that incorporation period, it doesn't taste the same, and that's bottle shock. At least that's a component of bottle shock.
Right.
I think the
Well,
most important, I think that's the biggest, most important one. Um, and I challenge anybody to prove me
that's
different.
that's
Um,
that's
so,
good.
uh, so the port, like, it's already like fully oxidized. So I don't see this being a real issue with
Cool.
port. But great question, Mr. John Brenner, over on the Facebooks. All right. Bear in mind that I can't see the newest comments on Facebook unless I scroll manually.
I think that my opinion
Hey, Dorothy Lee's here.
is may have passed. It may
8F90 is a visitor from San Diego. Big fan of the wine.
welcome.
Oh, thank you. Um,
Shipping is free over how many bottles?
6 bottles or more,
That's right.
free shipping. Please, for the love of God, do not order 13 bottles.
I've
I'm not even
never
kidding.
I've never done that.
You know,
Never. Never done that.
people, I mean, I love selling wine. I'd kind of rather sell 12 bottles than 13, to be quite
Watch,
honest.
everyone's gonna order 13 now just because you said that.
Oh my
So
God. Five
I think
bottles? Why? The
I think my
bottle, the
Grigio is
boxes, the boxes hold 2, 3, 6, or 12. Anything other than that, and we gotta like leave gaps. Ugh.
Matt,
Yes.
My Pinot Grigio tastes weird.
Your Pinot Grigio tastes weird?
Yeah.
Is it a new bottle?
No.
Well, you should open a new one. How old is it?
I think it's one of the older ones that we have here.
While
And for the
Stephen's opening a new bottle of Pinot Grigio, I'm going to tell you it
yes.
tastes great. Um, because I just opened it a second ago. Um, and it smells lovely and tastes lovely, and I want to drink all of it. All right. We should find out where the furthest person away watching is. It could be 8F90. If there's anybody who's further away than San Diego, let us know in the comments. And also, if you're drinking something, if you want to share with us what you're drinking, that's cool too.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a Pinot Grigio. Lovely melony pear sorts of
Mm-hmm.
flavors. And the White Mourvedre with its delicious peach blossom action.
Nice. The White Mourvedre. Mm-hmm.
I heard you got
Oh
visited
yeah,
by
the White Mourvedre is amazing.
I
Oh,
heard you had a surprise visit from Liquor Control Board today.
we did. Yes, he quizzed me. He's like, "Hey, can I come in for tasting?" I was like, "You may not, but you can definitely purchase some bottles." He's like, "You passed. Good job. I'm from the Liquor Control Board." I was like, "Oh my gosh." That was so
Wow.
scary. I was like, and then we had a great conversation, and he was super supportive, and he's giving us all this great info, and super nice guy. But man, on the spot, did my job, executed, 11
Nice
Winery.
work.
We do
All
the right thing
right.
here, everybody. So,
Good work, man.
that was a little scary though, because I just had no idea.
Hmm. You get the adrenaline after the fact.
Yeah, actually, it was funny because yeah, Chuck was here while that happened, and I'm holding a paintbrush, and he walks in. So that was good.
All right.
Okay,
We
so
have
what
our
are
two
we doing?
wines. I'm going to roll the die of random wine percentages.
Let's do it.
Ooh, Google Maps, according to Craig, Google Maps says Denver is 100 miles further away than San Diego. Oh, wow, really?
Wait,
That
what?
is that is a surprise. Denver is further away than San Diego.
That's
Not by
crazy.
much. Interesting.
Wow, I never would have thought
It's because of the altitude. John Brenner is drinking a 2016 Merlot.
that. Oh, because the altitude.
Uh, Woodinville, that looks like wine Woodinville. Welcome, guys. Uh, this is how we do it on Bainbridge. All right.
Okay,
So that White Mourvedre, wine number one, is going to be, that is 40%. No, yes, 40%.
40%. Okay, that's good news.
Is that right? No, no,
I have,
no. Sorry, I did it wrong. 60%.
mm,
It's a,
all right,
see, because my die only has 6 sides, so I need to, anyway,
gotcha. Well, that
60%.
Pinot Grigio I opened is amazing. So problem solved.
It was totally the age. They don't last forever.
Yeah.
Um, Here we go. So
Okay.
60% White Mourvedre,
30.
40% Pinot Grigio. So 30 mils of White Mourvedre.
I can't do math. That wasn't me. That was our friends from Colorado who can't do math. But we already knew that. Just kidding, guys.
Hey man, be nice, be cool, Steven.
All right.
All right, here we
Oh,
go.
oh,
40%. I think this is going to be awesome.
that's
I
it.
predict, I feel like these two wines are kind of made for each other, and we could mix them in any combination, and they would taste great. But we'll see.
Gosh, the White Mourvedre is just such a unique flavor. It's like totally different than the Pinot Grigio.
35 miles. Wow, that's really close. So wait, if it's 35 miles, then we really have to find out, like, are you actually in Denver, or are you in Castle Rock, or are you in like uh, uh, Aurora, or like somewhere like, are you actually in Denver? Or and is she actually in San Diego, or is she in like Encinitas, or like
Bitch.
La Jolla, or one of those things.
Yeah.
Inquiring minds want to know. And I'm going with, I think you guys, UPS, I think you're probably in the same UPS zone. 3 days. I think in 3 days. So if we were to ship it to you today, which is impossible at this point, it would get to you Friday. Well, there's always one day. There's always overnight shipping. All right, here we go.
All right.
Never before created blend of 60% White Mourvedre and 40% Pinot Grigio. And
Nervous.
so what's interesting about, this is awesome. These are both Van Gris.
Ah. Ah. What is
Those of
Van
you at
Gris?
home.
Tell us more about Van Gris.
Van Gris. So Van Gris, Van meaning wine, and Gris meaning gray. So Van Gris is white wine made from dark-skinned grapes. So Pinot Grigio, Pinot Gris, is an
Mhm.
example of Van Gris, because if you saw Pinot Grigio growing in the field, you would say, "What's that Pinot Noir over there?" And they'd say, "No, no, 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 no,
That's good.
no, no." Ça, c'est la Pinot Gris. And anyway, so if you you press the juice out, whole cluster, no skin contact, you get white juice and you make it. So, but Pinot Grigio often has a little bit of color like this. So both of these have like a little bit more color
Yeah,
than your average average white wine. Anyway, yeah. It's gris,
gray. It's
gris
gray.
plus gris, two gris,
Brie. Okay.
double gris.
Double gray. Double gray. Double.
But it's not Verdi. It's not Verdi gris.
Okay.
You know what? Oh, that no, that was a sea life reference that you were supposed to get.
Oh, Sea Life. Yeah, I
I
got.
think it's I think it's isn't it verdigris or verdigris something like it's like whale boogers or something.
I don't know. I'm a simpleton.
Oh, come on, you haven't heard of that?
No, well, no. That sounds. No, that's. I've never heard of it before. Mm.
It's like truffles of the sea. Like people find this goop, chunks of stuff. Like it's literally it's uh, whale snot or something like that from sperm whales, and it's considered a delicacy because apparently people in various parts of the world think anything that's like disgusting but edible is a delicacy.
That's so terrible.
It's
Oh,
used. Oh wait, is it edible or is it? It's used in perfume making.
oh, jeez.
Uh,
So. Where do people even find that stuff? Jeez.
Ambergris. Oh, John Brenner's saving me. Ambergris, not verdigris.
Okay.
Ambergris.
John Briner has all of the factoids out there.
All the trivias.
Well, he's got the Google at the ready. So,
Yeah.
well,
Ambergris. Verdigris. I was confusing verjus and ambergris, and I was coming up with verdigris. But okay,
well,
thank you. So if you want to read about something gross that people use and put in their bodies, ambergris. Pacific Beach.
okay. Well,
Yes, everybody needs to place orders and have a shipping race. It only works if you order at least one case, though, a full case, so that everybody's got the same size box.
yes.
All right. Smells fantastic.
I
I've
may
already
or
been
may not.
drinking it.
And it's really pretty too. Color. It's a little bit more golden than before.
Well, I don't know. Uh, so I think, it increases in complexity, but it loses in character.
Yeah,
Like
I feel the same way.
each of these wines has a really special character to them, and you kind of, it kind of that gets lost a little bit in this.
Hmm. It's like almost as if, like when you have the White Mourvedre and the Pinot Grigio by themselves, the flavor kind of, continues on after you taste it. But with this one, I feel like it goes away kind of quick. Maybe they cancel each other out. I'm not sure. It doesn't taste bad. I mean, it tastes
No,
it tastes,
not at all. Not at all.
tastes good, but it's just like you said, character
It's
component
better
is
than
a.
90% of the stuff out there.
That's right.
It's just not up to 11 standards.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't go for tens. We go for 11s.
11s.
Right.
Okay.
Off the charts.
Would you, because we're like using up our time real fast today, would you introduce the red wines and then
I'd love to. I would love to do that. Okay. So we have 17 Mourvedre, Sugarloaf Vineyards, our smoky one from the wildfires in 2017. We have the Double Gold Award winner, Better with Age Series Cabernet Sauvignon. And of course, our luscious Malbec, which, if you don't know, we once got Best Red in the state for that. So, 11 is on point with all things wine related, of course. And for Maria, just tuning in here, you missed out our label. I had a little label presentation for our barrel aged port that's coming out, bottling June 8th and 9th, actually. So, watch out.
but you can go back and rewatch from the beginning when we're done.
That's right.
All right, so
Okay, what do we get?
Mourvedre, wine number one is the Mourvedre.
Okay. All right.
And I I have this sneaking suspicion that wine number 2 is going to be the Malbec. Oh, it came up with Mourvedre again. That means it's the Malbec.
Okay. No one saw that. The wheel just turned back
Chocolate.
on itself. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we're doing the 17 Mourvedre and which one? The Malbec?
Yeah, the Malbec.
It has to be because we did the camp yesterday.
What?
I
Yes,
mean,
something like that, indeed.
something like that, yeah.
Um, all right.
Do you
So,
recognize the difference between these two corks?
you know, for me, like all the comments run on top of the corks, so it's
Oh,
really hard for me to tell.
are we having virtual tasting next week, or is this the last? Or is this the last of the virtual?
Yeah. Thanks for asking that again. I missed that yesterday. Next week, so my plan is, oops. Uh,
Nothing happened. Nothing to see here.
nothing to see here. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. Can't prove anything. My plan is yes, we will have virtual tasting next week, but we won't be doing. So what my plan for next week is we're going to taste the wines that we're bottling next week. So that's going
What?
to be.
Oh my gosh!
I know, right?
I'm
The
so excited for this.
Petit Verdot. I don't know if I'm going to do it on Monday, but maybe. I mean, did you know it's a holiday? Theoretically, it's a holiday on Monday.
Oh, does that mean I'm not
Like I
working?
haven't been staying home every other day. Ugh, whatever's.
Yeah.
I have no reason to stay home. I'm not going anywhere. Whatever's. I'll be here.
Yeah.
I got a lot to do. Anyway, so we got the Petit Verdot. We got the La Diavola. We got the Viognier O. And then we got the 3 Ambégy.
Oh my gosh! 3 Ambégy.
6 wines.
There's 3? Oh.
10, 11, 12, baby.
I get a paid day off according to our Colorado friends over there.
What? Not you.
I'm working. I know. We should definitely do a tasting then.
Uh,
Just in case.
huh. You mean a virtual tasting? Oh.
That's, yeah, a virtual. Yeah, virtual.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's not required, obviously. It's
Hadn't
a day off.
really thought about that.
Yeah,
Well, it's either a day that we're open or a day that we're closed.
probably open because we lot of people out. So,
Do you want to be closed?
I mean, no. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing for me to do, so might as well. But we'll discuss that another time. So we got 17 Mourvedre and the 17 Malbec. Okay,
So,
very good.
so setting aside the Cabernet for today. So I'm gonna pour myself a little Malbec.
Oh, and for those who don't know, we had a TV show done about 11 Winery, and it's on.
Whoa! You made it sound like it's something we produced.
No, we didn't make it. We didn't produce it. We did not.
We were approached to see if we would participate in a cable access television show, which was produced with no input from us. You should check that out. Where can people find that, Stephen?
They can find the link for that on our social media, and it's a two-part. Well, yeah. Talia and Stephanie are all over that, and it's a two-part series actually. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
I heard that, I haven't watched it yet, but I heard that my mic was not working.
Oh well, I think they probably fixed it.
Oh,
high ratings, everybody. Really good ratings.
it should be really fun.
Here we go.
I asked. Wow. There's no mistaking these two wines.
That's right. They're very obvious. Very obvious from just the aromatics alone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I asked when Stephanie watched it when it broadcast live on cable access TV, and I said, "Is it like Bob Ross?" And she said, "More like Wayne's World."
Nice. That's awesome. Well,
Party time. Excellent. Woo woo woo. All right.
They got your good side in that video, so I'm sure it's good.
I mean the front.
I was referring to your left side, but that's good too. Yeah.
I didn't know I had a good side.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a lot.
Oh, wow. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah.
So as usual, our Malbec Black Cherry Festival. Mourvedre. Smoky-tastic.
Gosh, the Malbec is so
All right, let's roll.
good. All right, let's roll.
Wine number 1 was the Mourvedre, and it is 20%. No, yeah, 20% Mourvedre, 80% Malbec.
Okay, 20% more veg. Oh, that's a small amount of Mourvedre. All right.
Hey, you know, a little dab will do you.
We say Mourvedre a lot, but it is. Well, how do you say the full thing, Matt? How do you say it?
What do you mean?
The full name. The full name of the Mourvedre.
The Sugarloaf Vineyard? No, you mean, how do you say Mourvedre? Mourvedre?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I'm afraid to say it like that.
Mourvedre. And it's kind of, you know, that kind of guttural R that the French
Yeah.
have, like the back of the mouth R tongue thing.
It's yeah, it's really intense.
8F90 wants to know when we're going to be opening our stores again. When we enter phase 2 of our Safe Start Washington program, which we don't know, but yeah, maybe June 1st. We'll see. Hopefully within a couple weeks. That's our hope. We talked about that a little bit at the top of the program, and you can go back and watch some more about that. There was some news today.
There you go. You get a lot of really good information in these virtual tastings. So
we honestly tried not to talk about coronavirus, but in fact I think that's the first time I've said that on the program. But some days, like today was like relevant to the business. So
okay,
it's relevant to the business every day, but
well, you know,
yes,
I'm skeptical about this combination, Matt, because I feel like the Malbec's going to overpower the Mourvedre, but I guess we'll just have to
at
see.
20%. My prediction here, I have a prediction. My prediction is that at 20%, it's going to add just a little bit of complexity, a little bit of smokiness that's going to go awesome with the Malbec, and it's going to be a delight. Kind of just like it was with the Cabernet yesterday. That's my goal. And again, once again, I get wine all over my computer.
Oh God, your Mac.
I can't afford a new computer this year, people.
I bought an iPad Pro earlier this year, and I must say I really like it, and it's very convenient. But sorry, I tangent. I get distracted easily. Sorry, everybody. Back to the wine. Look at his steady hand. The detail, laser focus. It's taking into account the biscuits. Oh boy! Oh, there's a spillage. I choose the spillage.
Carnage. This is not good. It's all up on my trackpad.
Oh jeez. Oh no. Yeah.
It stayed in the middle. So.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Are you? Julie Peterson says she's having fun. Hey, Julie, you think this is fun? Wow. You got to go and check out some of the other episodes because there's tons more. We've been doing this for a while.
We all know which episode is best. Monday and Tuesday. Yeah. Just saying.
Yeah, next week's going to be fun too because we're going to be tasting different wines. All right. I'm
going to bring an aerator.
For the love of God, tell everybody that you know about how much fun we're having.
Oh, I'm having a great time.
And then, wait. Here's what you do. You order a case of wine, or you don't have to order a case of wine. Order a bottle of wine and ship it to everybody that you know, and with a note that says, check out the live tastings because they're super fun. Taste along. If you're feeling really generous, you could order the 6-pack, the blending trial 6-pack and ship it to those people.
That's right.
If you're, loaded. All right. Here we go. Okay. 20%, 20% Mourvedre, 80% Malbec. It's a MoMA. It's MoMA.
MoMA. Matt, I have to say, I don't want to make your ego too big, but you are really, really good at naming.
Wait a MoMA.
So you have a way with words that,
The The Double Gris was that first one, and this one is the MoMA. And here we go. I didn't know. Yesterday I found out when we kind of went late. We usually go half an hour, and yesterday when we went late, people were like, "Okay, you gotta go by," and I didn't realize that people's schedules were so tight. Sorry. Okay.
People have important things to do.
Too much fun. All right.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, it smells exactly as I described.
Oh man.
Hints of smoky. Is it good? Have you tasted it?
Oh, I've tasted it. Right? Right?
Fucking right on.
Mm-hmm. Mm. A lot different than I expected.
This is the only thing I ever want to drink from now on.
This is really fantastic. Wow. I can't believe the what was it, the 20%?
We need to, what we need to do? We need to put together like a greatest hits of this whole random blending trials thing, and like greatest hits blending pack that we can offer to people and say, here's what you do. Is you take some of this and mix it with that.
I like that. Yeah, and maybe like
so we sell people 6 bottles. We sell people 6 bottles of wine, but they actually get like 2 cases worth for that amount.
That's true, because they can like experiment with the notes that you have.
You get like a ton of different wines. You didn't know.
Yeah, cool.
We've done all the work for you.
Well, this is a good time for blending trials. I've never done this with any wines aside from 11, so this is super cool.
Well, you wouldn't want to try this with just any wine.
Exactly. I mean, top shelf or not. I mean, top shelf. I vote top shelf.
Oh, Julie Peterson asks, "Can I ship 5 bottles?"
No, I'm just kidding.
No wine for you. Yes, 5 is fine. 7? No. Do not order 7 bottles. I will come over there and I will take that 7th bottle. I will beat you with it. Just 7 bottles.
Matt is the least violent person we know.
7 bottles. We'll call you on the phone and say, so actually, we'll find a way. If so, I'll Stephen will call you on the phone, and
that's right.
You will end up with a full case. So
that's true. I have my ways.
So unless you want a full case of wine, don't order 7 bottles.
That's right. Okay, well, that was delicious.
50. If John Brenner says 50 bottles, yes.
Yes.
That's the idea.
There we go.
50 bottles.
Oh, I have to tell you a really funny story.
No matter how we break, that's 5 boxes, no matter how we do it. So to make it easier, we just put 10 bottles in each 5 boxes. And, I mean, you order 50 bottles.
Hey, Matt, you want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
So today, I had a voicemail on my phone, and when I listened to it, it was somebody with a Southern accent, and their name was Kurt Wetherington from Brightwood, Washington. He's like, I'd like to order 20 cases of wine for my shop. And I was like, I put my hands in the air and I was like, oh my gosh, we must order 20 cases of 11 wine in somewhere called Brightwood, Washington. And I looked it up and there's no such place. And I'm like, what is going on? So I called back the number that was in my voicemail. It was my brother. Well, you're prank on me.
You got a new phone or something?
Yeah, well, and I was like, what is going on? So he played a prank on me by pretending he was somebody with a Southern accent from somewhere in Washington that doesn't exist, asking for 20 cases. And it was like the meanest thing ever, because I'm over here typing in Google.
You're like doing the dance. Like,
yeah, I'm doing the dance, like 20 cases of wine, I'm like, wait a second, Brightwood, Washington doesn't exist. I was like, this is not a thing. Yeah, man, not cool. So
yeah.
He had a good laugh about it.
Did he offer to pay by cashier's check?
Yeah, I was like, this is not good. Yeah, I was very upset, but that's okay.
Now we know how to get Steven's goat.
Yeah, so that was funny. Good job to my brother out there. Anyways, that was the joke of the day on me. Which is
okay, right on, everybody. Well, this has been super fun. as always, thanks for joining us. If you're running low on wine, I think we've made it clear. Do not order
Order.
7 bottles.
That's right.
6, 12. Thank you. Online at 11winery.com or in person at our Winslow location, which sooner than we know it, we'll be back open for tasting. So hang in there. We're almost there. And remember, it doesn't matter if your glass is half full or half empty. It matters if your wine cellar is half full or half empty. If your wine cellar is half empty, you better place an order. If your glass is half full or half empty, it doesn't matter because there's room for more wine.
That's right.
We'll see you tomorrow, people. See you tomorrow. See you later, Stephen.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Bye. Thanks.
Take care.